Look at, we've got the teams getting ready. That's Aztral there.
Ooh, the hand
warmer.
Wow.
warmer.
You
That's
know,
the
he's
secret.
already a serious gamer. You know, he probably saw these RLCS players at the World Championship using them. He's like, I got to do that too if I ever get to LAN.
Yeah.
And now Aztral, look at him.
Text his mom real quick. Mom, need some hand warmers.
They have hand warmers here for free.
This is going to be a long series, though. I don't know if they can keep that up. But
Shot.
yeah, early on, there you go. I'm just a genius, it would seem.
And it's Aztral. Aztral, so important to the offense last time. Yukeo getting stuffed point blank, but Aztral cleans that one up. Doesn't even flip into it. Just top shelf. And this is definitely a long haul. These are best of sevens.
Yeah, it's good for Dignitas there. Actually, just going to be another goal. Who whiffed on the backboard there? We need to bench him.
That is
Get him out of
unacceptable.
here.
Last
that?
pick. Last pick coming in.
K'd up.
Oh, you can see.
Typical K'd up, to be honest.
I think he was
Just-
backwards in net there.
Panda
Yeah.
was laughing too. You know, he's
I know that when he was on the Batmobile, he said he just couldn't get those consistent hits. As
Oh,
the
the
demo comes
double.
out with
Oh,
Astro.
flip reset.
Oh! He didn't.
Oh,
get
I
I
the
don't think he hit it.
connection on
I
the
think
flip
he
reset,
got the
no.
flip
He
reset, but he
popped
didn't.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was just a little bit of some added flash.
I think he accidentally
Wow.
jumped off the ball. So, yeah. The Dignitas are looking very, very good. Vitality have had good results against NRG and G2 at the World Championship.
Oh, bump.
Little bump.
Well, that's a great bump.
And
That's a
another
goal.
shot from Astral. Just
Wow.
going straight
That bump
in.
was amazing.
Look at, little Yukeo just flying up. You see him? Look at, boom! Takes very peek out.
ground pinch as well.
Ooh, and then
what
the
a
shot, too.
man.
where they are.
Yeah.
All right, I wonder what time Vitality are going to start getting
Another
worried.
bump.
They're getting ruined by these bumps.
Oh my goodness.
And that's Yukeo
Wow,
again, I believe.
Yukeo. That's brilliant. He had to dodge into this one as well, just to keep his height.
A little
Just
bit of a
punched
clothesline.
Scrub
yeah.
right in the face.
Being forced into their goal. And although they kept it back for a while, they eventually going to struggle if the bumps keep coming in.
Oh.
That's
Astral
3-0.
again.
2 whiffs from Vitality. Dignitas are absolutely destroying them.
Yeah, they have just kept Vitality in their own box
Wow, that
for a
shot,
majority
that
of this
flip
game.
too. The late flip from Aztral.
I love that guy.
Yeah, great to see him here.
You look so serious too.
Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe. Still,
Oh.
yes, another goal with a bump involved. But it's Vitality this time.
Following up after that last goal in the series at the end there, K-Dop coming through. Beautiful pass there from Fairy Peak.
Duo. I do know that Fairy doesn't really like playing 2v2 with Scrub, though. He's told me this. Because Scrub Killer just doesn't pass. He just always starts air dribbling solo.
Oi.
Wait, what was this?
Someone had no
We'll take
boost,
another
man.
look. On the replay, Yukeo with the flick clear attempt.
Oh, Astral's in the corner instead of
Oh,
being
he's
in the
hit
goal.
that.
What?
Whoa.
Wait,
No way.
That is it.
That was
No,
Scrub
no,
Killer.
no,
Yeah, that was
no,
Scrub
no,
Killer.
you didn't
Yeah,
hit
no,
it,
you
you
didn't
didn't
hit it. That was Scrub Killer's
He
point.
did it.
Yeah. And it's setting the pace. I mean, we saw how good G2 was in the earlier part of the series. And that one's going to bounce right in.
All right. Dignitas actually strike first, so it's been a quiet game for them. But that's a really good dodge by Aztral. He's doing so well with those late dodge shots.
The correction
He's
flips.
flying into position and then getting that last little stretch to the ball with his dodge.
How mental the game is. You know, it's just about trying to put yourself in the right mindset.
Wait a minute, that's
That's
2-0.
an
That's
open
another
net.
easy goal for Dig as well. Like, these are not goals you would expect to be happening.
Yeah,
But
so you can see Fairy just comes out of
Wow.
the net. He must have thought K-Dop was going to have more of a quality clear.
Another
Yeah.
ball, yeah.
Came in late, and they're trying to say, we deserve a spot here. This should have been us, and our new pickup is everything we need.
What the?
Oh, Yukeo!
What? Oh, fake there.
Okay.
Well, Yukiyo's having a great
How
time
much
here.
did he have? Like 10 boost?
I think this is the only thing
Nothing.
he
Oh,
can
He
do.
picked
yeah.
up one
The
pad.
pad. No, that's
And still
one
gets a
pad
double.
rotation.
The
That's
point
perfect.
blank double tap off the post.
Lots of players forward and attacking the ball.
You're going to win
But-
more often than not. Like
Yeah.
Leaf X's roulette strategy.
There it is.
Oh, what did he air
So
roll there? He turned onto the own backboard.
That
What?
touch from Panda in the
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
This was amazing. Look at the way he rotated
Yeah.
around the ball and got a little bit of
Oh.
a wheel hit.
Oh, and the flip
And you
cancel
could- yeah,
from Aztral.
That was lovely.
Dignitas are looking, I would say, poised. They're just waiting for that big
Yeah.
opportunity. Vitality don't really know what to do other than clear and hope at this
But
point.
this could be good for Vitality because If they get the overtime win here, especially if it's a hard-fought battle, that is such a boon. You know, being able to have that.
It's
Yukeo! 6 seconds in. The dream is over for Vitality. When we announced it was triple trouble. Aztral chucking up
That's
some
a fantastic result for them, though.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you keep practicing, just keep playing. Even though I've been on a vacation for like 3 weeks, and we haven't been playing, but
I mean, maybe that was nice. You think that helped refresh?
Playing a role in it. No one's really been quiet. So now,
how will Dignitas respond?
Yeah, it's the responsibility's on Dignitas to start getting back into it.
Instantly.
That's not an answer.
Nothing. Holes in the defense.
These kickoffs are going into the hands of G2 pretty quickly.
And that little touch from Rizzo, bounce pass down to Jane S.
Everyone pushed.
Everyone getting involved.
The right idea, just not enough boost for it.
There you go.
Oh, a miss from Rizzo. That's going to be the opening
Turtle
that Aztral was waiting for.
It's just the one counterattack. It's the counterattack that Dig gets, and then the mistake.
almost have this though.
Yeah.
Oh, he might have.
Sandwich.
I think Rizzo got on him by accident.
We haven't seen a lot of that, though, from Dignitas, just kind of tossing the ball away. This is opportunity, though, for ViolentPanda? Yeah.
Oh.
How about it?
Nobody there on the backboard for G2. The whiff from, I think that was Chicago. Nobody following up. Rizzo's trying to stay in net. And it's just so much space in the air for ViolentPanda.
50-50 is, you know, you can win a lot more if you do look into the science of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Great
bounce shot.
Actually,
That was so smart.
The thing that really made me understand it was Johnny Boy had a good video on it a long time ago. Described it as like a clock.
Yeah, it was a clock, and in what sense? They need to start working on integrating with each other. You know, it's getting the making that pass instead of going for the backboard bang.
Oh,
wow.
That patience, that was beautiful. The placement on the far side.
He just walked up to it.
Yeah, that was just key.
Yeah.
And you saw there was Yukeo who was sideways. It's those early passes when you're just starting your attack that aren't happening for Dignitas. So now here we see it finally. The infield banger.
Wow. That was a bullet.
Oh, that is what Dignitas needed. This rinse repeat, all right? If you're Dignitas,
that shot
more
feels,
of that, please.
That feels so good, just right on the hood of the car.
Yukeo finally waking up.
They had opportunities even in the waning moments.
I think the important thing right now is, again, like they got to look at it. This is amazing training right now.
Oh, that's not how you want to start
Kick
off.
off goal. You can't do that.
Dignitas.
Let's take a look at how they did
What
it.
happened
So Yukeo
here?
was cheating, and then JNAP just sticks around for another challenge. So Yukeo was trying to push the ball downfield, and JNAPS is just in the way. Now we're going to jump back into it. A kickoff goal for G2 out of the start.
Already a hole for Dignitas to climb out of early in the game.
And that's not what you want. This is...
Well, we said it like 3 games in a row now. G2 gets an early lead.
Yeah, they've had,
It's been tough.
And Chicago now. Chicago, you like watching him play. He's always ready to keep the ball out of the other team's hands no matter what. Like, he'll hit it anywhere. And now an opening.
Yikes, dog.
JNAPS.
Yeah.
He has been deadly.
Just
Dignitas.
no corner play. I think that was Aztral looking for
It was
boost
another,
again.
another 50-50 win. Rizzo this time just like waiting for his chance. We saw ViolentPanda go all the way to the other end of the field for boost. He finally gets back for rotation, gets a
Oh, that's
hit,
it.
and that pays off the gamble from Panda.
Yeah. All of G2 is committed, or at least they were going back.
Coming in with full momentum.
Wow.
That is
Chicago.
a huge clear.
Yeah.
That is a banger.
Chicago was on the midfield boost. He was just trying to race back to get there in time.
Did he grab any full boost pad? I didn't see.
I couldn't tell.
And a good pop. Dignitas has been doing decent on the kickoff to get it back, but they haven't been able to do much when they do win those kickoffs. And CJ and Johnny have walked into the building with warm greetings.
Oh, good. They can help me now.
They look very well rested,
Yeah.
indeed.
They look very happy to be here.
But we're in the final minute. G2 very close to closing out Group 1, but the equalizer from Yukeo.
It's the same story now for G2. Poor clear. Just rolls out to
Huge
Yukeo.
mistouch. What a read from Yukeo.
Well, Yukeo knows that
the
Chicago,
mistouch.
Yukeo can. It's those situations where you can tell with the way it's bouncing, the way that the defender's positioned, the probability of where the ball's going to kick out to.
Yeah.
Yukeo had a good read there. Chicago needed more power. With more power from that, he might have been able to not allow Yukeo to get a shot, but Yukeo, solid positioning. And this is where the comeback story begins for Dignitas. That was center. You like the idea from Panda, but his teammates weren't ready.
Oh, he's got some.
You're
boost.
seeing Panda start to take charge on the offense now, too.
Clip reset. But that's got to be a little discouraging if you're Panda. You're looking for those infield passes. No teammates around. Now off the ceiling. Good clear from Yukeo. Rizzo to Jnaps. Jnaps shot towards net. It was soft, easily handled, and now we're going to go to overtime.
Wow.
So first
Game
overtime,
2.
man.
Yeah, this is it for G2. If they can win it,
Yeah.
they will clinch the #1 seed.
Everything on the line here for Dignitas. And seeding, like you mentioned earlier, James, is so important right now, especially in the format of this tournament.
And
that's
it.
it.
That's it.
Oh.
Rizzo.
Their kickoffs. They've got
Closes
so
the
many
book.
goals off kickoffs.
Yeah.
You're so right. G2 dominating on the kickoff, and that was just a stellar pass from Chicago.
I think, you've got to find your own.
Yeah, exactly. Coming in as that standard team and showing off.
And this is a great series for NRG as well to come in, because if they do lose, it's not the end of the world. You do drop down to the lower bracket.
Yeah.
But this is essentially like an upper bracket match. So the winner will stay on in the upper bracket tomorrow. The loser drops down into the lower bracket. As Dignitas now get their first goal of the series.
Oh, finally, that pass was brilliant.
Oh, there you go. Nice one.
There we go. Look at the mutual respect. Followed by the
Nice shot yourself. So you get away with it by saying nice one.
What do you think the most toxic quick chat command is? I think
What a save when you
do you think
score.
what a save or what a play as
Or
well?
nice great
Just
pass
like
when
what
they
a
own goal or
play in
something.
general when nothing happens. There's Dignitas now.
Aztral coming in hot.
Look
Again,
at these
he's so
pre-flips.
good.
Jeez.
He's so good at flipping into the ball.
Everyone can have a poor series, especially with NRG right now, such a new roster. If they can win this match and then tomorrow, they can afford to have that one bad game.
Yeah, and we
Because they're
see
in the
so
upper
many
bracket.
teams just completely demolished through the lower bracket. And Panda putting it in again, the player on Dignitas to start the scoring chain. Oh, what a pass.
That's one of those ones where it hits the crossbar and the guys in net are like, is this going in? So you jump and then it hits the bar and you're like, oh.
Yeah, Panda just been.
I'm going to tell you right now, they're going pretty try hard.
Oh,
Okay, so we're going to have the
okay.
G2
Probably G2 playing
3v3 combo.
Oh,
It's probably gonna be
Astral.
squishy and gimmicky too.
I'm not explaining anything. I'm just
know.
going to say you're going to like it. You're going to like it.
It sounds sweaty.
That's got to be 100%. They're going to throw ViolentPanda in the 1v1 just to lose. Presumably he might win. They're all playing, all trying to win. I know Squishy really wants to win for his team. And I'm sure, K-Dop's team with the Frenchman and Turbo are looking to win as well.
This game's closing out. Dignitas, after getting creamed in the first game, make a very convincing comeback and might go up in the series. NRG just need to keep this ball up.
Oh, little
my.
tee shot.
Oh, it's still up.
But Garrett's still
He's gonna
there.
hit-
Turbo's
Oh,
there.
yeah. Tying it up there, Turbo.
What a
Who else?
play.
Who caught this over here? Was this
Yeah,
Justin?
It was no Garrett caught it right here.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, the catch right there to keep following up and crashing the rotation.
It was good
there.
awareness from Turbo to
Yeah.
actually turn around there.
How good was that tee shot as well? He was like dribbling across the field and then Turbo just coming and smashed it. I love it.
That was
great.
beautiful. And again, NRG find themselves in another overtime. Who would have thought?
I feel like the last time these two were in that 0-second moment as well is the NRG against Dignitas in Season 5. So now with Turbo on your team and he's not scoring the winning goal
now
against
you can't lose in
Now you
overtime
can't lose
ever again.
or 0 seconds. You're never going to concede.
Justin was getting flashbacks about that goal, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, the guy who scored is on my team, so I'm chilling.
Wasn't it the whole premise of NRG's announcement video? It was
Oh,
like
yeah,
they were
they
showing
did-
the
they did
highlights.
show it,
Yeah.
I love it. Another overtime. NRG just love overtime, so we know Turbo loves them as well. So
I'm really curious to see what NRG's overtime record is. Like what
Pretty
their win
high
percent
with it.
is when they go to overtime.
And then what it's gonna be now
I
that
mean,
they have
yeah,
Turbo.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, especially with Turbo now, it's got to be much higher. Such a clutch player.
That's such a well-rounded roster right now.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's
They pretty much all could do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Justin a little more on the offensive side, but not to like insult the other two.
I mean, the first couple goals we saw this game were kind of cleanups,
Yep.
and then it got into that overtime goal in Astral as well. But my
yeah.
goodness! I thought they were gonna save that.
And
Oh,
who
he
else
almost
but
did.
Turbo?
Almost
Who else
did.
but Turbo for the OT goal?
Yep, of
Again.
course.
I really thought it was gonna get saved. All the time, whenever you see balls bouncing like that, I almost guarantee you it's gonna get saved. But a double touch in. Oh my goodness!
Or if NRG get another 0-second goal.
Anything can happen in these next 4 seconds.
But if you're NRG, you're like, I want to go to an overtime because I know I'm gonna win. Just put me in an overtime. We got Turbo, and I mean, is it already set? Dapper, do you just forfeit right now if your Dignitas start the next game?
I mean, honestly, I probably would. I don't remember the last time I've seen Turbo lose in overtime.
Just today, they've won 5.
Yeah.
So
5
I mean,
Out of 5. It's crazy.
Well, this could be the one.
5 out of the 6
Oh.
games they played today have been overtimes.
But at the same time, when the timer hits 0 seconds as the other team, do you want to keep it up? Because they're going to score a 0-second goal on you as well. So, like, what do? Do you go to OT, take the loss? Do you go keep it up? And
I think at that
Guess
point you
what?
just sub Dapper in for Justin.
yeah. I think one way or another we're getting Dap in on NRG next season.
Or
Lock
just
it in.
1v3 Dapper.
Oh God.
Because he is a ones mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good opportunity.
Oh, yep. Justin's
And Dapper as a ones mate again.
Oh,
no.
God.
I just want to say, obviously 1v1 is a lot different than 3v3, but we see players like Chaussette create these solo dribble plays. How hard is it, or how much harder is it to do solo plays in threes compared to ones? Or is it easier in a way?
I feel like when you're transitioning into ones, to like benefit your team more is if you're really good at ones, you're guaranteed to like pretty much get the ball over at least one person, and that could be really helpful to your team because then like your second man could just come in and add pressure, then you rotate out, and then it's almost guaranteed offense. I want to say, as long as like your ones players playing properly and taking control like they're used to when they're actually playing ones.
So you think that's why like teams like Vitality who have three 1v1 mains, like because you could say K-Dot, Fairy, and Scrub are all very, very good at ones.
Yes.
Do you think that's why they do so well? Is because they have constant
Yeah,
attacking
they
pressure?
just they know. I think ones players have a completely different mindset when it comes to offense compared to people who traditionally just play threes most of the time.
So when did you discover cereal then? Or did you? Have you?
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me put it this way. The last time I ate cereal was NBC 2v2, like regionals in San Francisco when I was at...
Is that with Miho?
Yeah, when I played with Miho, and I was at Chelsea's house. She had cereal, and I had Honey Nut Cheerios with almond milk. That was the last time I had cereal, so like a year ago.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I had it 3 days straight.
Did not make you go, hang on a minute, I'm missing out on like an important meal of the day?
No, I pretty much only I had cereal every day. I was there, like for,
What is
for
this
like 3 or 4
conversation
days.
right now? If Dapper thinks about cereal, well, now we know.
Exactly.
We're set.
And you got plays like Fairy Peak as well.
Oh,
what
my.
a
That was
redirect.
clean.
And as we said, we got plays like
Back
Fairy
cereal.
Peak. Plays like Fairy Peak come on the couch. How often do they, just sit on a couch and hang out,
Exactly.
and you can just,
You can just
extract
pre-jump that.
information. And that was sick from Astral.
Yeah.
Well, Summit's a good opportunity for all those players that get nervous when you hand them a mic.
Bracket, they have a second chance if they do drop a series.
And that NRG, because they win, are also going to be going up into the upper bracket, playing against Cloud9, which will be a very
How
interesting match.
juicy is that
Yeah,
series?
that's going to be beautiful.
We'll get Dap back in on either caster.
Yes, sir.
Talk about more cereal.
This whole thing would give Energy a good chance to see how they're going to do against any NA teams. I guess the only NA team they didn't play was Rogue.
And there it
But they
is.
get a chance against G2
The
and
milk
C9.
before cereal, man, just
So
tops
we
it
need
off.
to get Garrett right now. I'm literally,
we
I'm
need Garrett
going,
to do
we
the
get
interview.
Garrett,
I will
yeah.
pick him up and put him on this chair if he doesn't talk about
100%.
this.
4-0 against Vitality as well.
And actually, well, up until that 0-second goal that NRG got, it didn't look terrible for them, for Dignitas. And that is the first goal for them right now.
I also question, when it comes to G2, they do seem to be kind of confidence-based. What about the Fennec, because it has
It's still invisible.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
2-0 Dignitas. Aztral is really causing problems for them. That 1 assist, 1 goal.
It's impossible to read Aztral.
Yeah.
Literally impossible.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
think he knows what he's doing?
Yes, I think he knows.
I know Frontline were more scared of playing against the bricks. Then,
Really?
Rogue, yeah.
We never beat them.
Yeah, but it's always, I guess, harder to predict what you guys are doing.
Aztral is too fast here.
Yet again, causing big problems in the air. Rizzo.
He was up so
Yeah, he decided to
early.
contest that.
It's like avoiding demos is already too hard.
Exactly.
What about slipstreams in general? Like if you could get behind your own teammate and help those ball chasers to get some extra speed when when speed and a lot are in the exact same
It's like
spot.
you have a launch pad. You're just
It's like cycling like a peloton.
Yeah, and then somebody just comes flying out for the fastest aerial you've ever seen. You get Farah in your
The
slipstream.
guy in front just
get
moves
him
off
up
at the
there.
last second, and Farah's just
Oh my
taking
goodness.
off. Give Farah a runway.
Fastest Airbus takeoff you've ever seen. Like a jet fighter. Oh man, now I really want to see that.
That's why Farah wants bigger maps, because he gets a larger runway to take off.
What would you, if you could make one change to Rocket League, Cux, what would it be?
Only one.
Yeah, one like gameplay change.
I would probably make the flips not block gravity.
Oh, that's interesting. Because that's what it was like in the original game SARP, right? So if you flip forward, or flip in any direction, it doesn't cancel your car falling. It doesn't stop your car going up. It just moves in that direction. Yeah, that's interesting.
That's more, I guess, intuitive for newer players too.
Yeah, it would really change things like ceiling shots.
It would stop a lot of like flip resets and stuff like that.
When you first play the game, when you tilt backwards and then flip forwards, you keep going backwards. You're trying to go forward. It is
I thought, you know what I thought you were gonna say is double camera settings, because I remember back when you were trying out this crazy setup. I don't remember how you did it, but you could push a button in your controller and it would swap camera settings mid-game.
Yeah, it was like something I did with PS4 Windows, where I would press a button and the right analog would go like...
oh, it would go up so you could look over the ball. Yeah.
Yes.
So Cux had 2 camera settings at any time. And he was just like driving around.
That didn't last for long. It was very bad.
That's probably really bad for your placebo. You just switch it constantly. But that looks pretty funny. I was interested to see you come up with that. I mean, out of everybody I've ever worked with in Rocket League, you're someone who always finds a way to, you know, make like a setting change in your monitor that nobody else has thought of. You just have a vision advantage out of it.
I mean, I'm still waiting Psyonix to implement more than 110 FOV. I'm still waiting for it.
More than 110 FOV?
Yeah, as well as like 95i and stuff like that.
Wow.
How high do you want the FOV to go?
115.
Okay.
Oh, just a little bit. That's very...
Just bump it up a touch.
Have you tried this somehow?
Yeah.
Wait. Hi.
Cook's hacking live on stream.
It's literally the easiest thing, but I'm not gonna say it on stream because
Okay.
it's very easy.
I respect that.
There we go. We've broken the game.
So 115 FOV is
there's
really good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tying it up here.
So yeah, meanwhile, we've got very nice passing play by G2.
Rizzo was just sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Hit me.
This is something they've been doing well all day.
It felt
for the
like
most
their
part.
signature.
The Skyline car.
Oh, never used it. I tried it.
Hybrid.
I didn't like it.
No?
Yeah.
It's very flat and long.
I thought it was more like medium and medium.
It's it's hybrid.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of saying
I
it
don't
was
wanna-
like the Dominus, and I got a million messages about
We
it.
can't believe
yeah.
Yummy anymore though.
Yeah.
He's not trusted.
Well, no, I know probably better than anyone else now because everyone's told me.
Played with Chaussette and Farah. They're all speaking French in comms for the All-Star, or rather the crew battles matches, and he didn't seem to have anywhere near as many missteps in defense. I wonder if that's related to pressure
I was
or
actually, I was
language.
talking to Aztral about that, and he said, coming in French, when he's coming in English, he says stuff like, I'm middle. However, he said when he's in French, he can say, I'm about to be middle.
That goal was really interesting too from Dignitas because they forced Chicago to make some great saves.
Oh, wait a minute. This goal is pretty interesting, Yummy. Aztral. He even jumped off the ceiling for this, but he still has his dodge because he got there so quickly. And Dignitas defense to stop all these really cheap goals happening.
Right now, Yukeo.
Yukeo.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Aztral keeps scoring, so if they could just get somebody to hold it down, and they're going to be fine. It's a nice pass. This is like OG Dignitas right there, except instead of K-Dop, we got Aztral, or who needs to be that player who just not even like plays third man, but just is always there in defense when they need to be?
I feel like it's either me or Speed, like both of us.
But Speed doesn't like being back there, right?
Yeah, Speed loves being offensive.
Yeah, but you might be surprised how many times he's like waiting for the opportunity to jump and defend.
I rate Speed's defense a lot. Like when he was making a run through Rival Series with Triple Trouble, he like carried that team defensively.
Get him on defense.
Absolutely carried. I think if he can do that, then maybe you guys could be super solid all around. But that's up to Speed to decide. Let's see if he can.
As he walks past here.
Maybe he's going to manage that. He's just looking at us right now thinking, what are they saying about me? And now he's mouthing things. We can't hear a word of what he's saying.
He's holding a
coming to the microphone.
paddle.
He's coming to the microphone.
Here we
I wonder if it's
I legit heard Triple Trouble from halfway across the studio, and I thought, neither of the other two are here. This has to be about me.
We said that you carried them because of your defense.
We said you need to go on defense more.
He does not. You're just like, I like that they're saying that I carried them, but I don't want them to think I'm a defender, because that'll mean less goals for me.
That'll mean less goals, yes.
And I don't
less
want
boost
that to
as well.
happen. Yeah, Speed's all about the goals and the boost.
The flashy stuff.
This game here, Speed, I don't know if you've been catching much of it.
He's been playing
We're talking about how Dignitas are having a lot of problems with... They're conceding a lot of cheap goals because nobody's just in goal when an easy shot is coming in. And Hux thinks that Yukeo is probably the player who has to fill that role.
Because Aztral won't.
Yeah. Because Aztral keeps scoring.
Yeah, 5-4. I understand now.
That's not how you want to end this game. Such an important one, an overtime. And Chicago just couldn't get around it.
He got a bit ahead of it by the looks of things.
Yeah,
then couldn't get a good clear.
So when you eat pasta, in America, you like taste it. Not enough salt straight away.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about American pizza?
It depends.
Okay. Panda didn't miss. Anyway, back to the pizza.
Back to the important topic.
I think it depends on where.
Yeah?
Yeah. In New York it was fine. We come faster.
Yeah.
So that we actually can get like an occasional like pass midfield from clear or stuff like that. And in general, we try to be as fast as possible without overcommitting. Basically, tryharding max level.
Rizzo.
Yeah. Team by just
I
going for
sometimes
one.
fake it.
Yeah, you just fake it and then they all run away. You're like, thank you. Now we have space.
Yeah, that's what I do most of the time.
That's really interesting. That's a really good save initially,
Astral
but
again.
Astral
He's
with
done
the
that
setup.
a couple of times now with the air dribbles. It just sticks to him like glue.
Oh
this
my
ball,
goodness.
look at that.
Spikes on.
He's got spike mode.
It's just a seal. It's on his nose.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch NRG much, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah. The only team NRG lost to is G2,
Astral,
who are being eliminated before our very eyes. And that, I think, will seal the deal. Dignitas advance into the top 4.
G2
and G2 are eliminated 2 series in a row on playoffs day.
I need to put my name lowercase for some reason, so I was like, fine, I'll do that. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Well, it really worked. And also, I wanted to go on record saying I actually, first goal coming up from Yukeo. I'll save that till afterwards.
Yeah, Yukeo is going to get a pretty easy goal here. I don't know where the defense was.
It looked like a double commit.
Yeah, slow rotation back.
And that, the gauntlet has been thrown over to Aztral.
It's an own goal.
Aztral getting this one off the crossbar, down off the defender.
Oh, wow. Who was it that got the own goal here? Looks like it might be Squishy. Oh, or is it Gimmick?
It looks like Gimmick. Rizzo, when he was trying to defend the attacks from Rizzo, attacks from Aztral, how Rizzo, thinking that Astral's just going to give him some space, but no. And then the go-ahead goal from Squishy off the pass from Gimmick.
It's a good turn in the midfield from Squishy. He's getting boosts and rotating back. He says, wait a minute, I'm closer than you, Torment. Just hang back. Gimmick hit me with the pass.
Players, just partly because he's, humble guy when talking about his teammates and how much they carry him. I mean, when you ask every Rocket League player how they're playing, they're apparently all in a slump 24/7.
Justin.
Everybody's permanently slumping. It looks like somebody in defense here was definitely slumping for Dignitas in this play.
All the way from the corner
up.
And that kind of goal hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
days for Cloud9 versus Dignitas is just 4-1 Cloud9, and it's looking like that could very well be happening again. Dignitas have defensive issues. Oh,
is that an own goal?
It looked it looked like it was a pinch.
Panda,
so Panda was low on
here.
boost.
He did well to
popping over everybody,
do as much as he could. Just
and then the
keep
pinch
dodging
right here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's unlucky.
So far, the touches to the side have been keeping Cloud9 back. They're not getting those easy continuations from centers. Panda with a goal.
They caught Cloud9 just a little too antsy. Gimmick goes up really early.
Of course, he's
stop the counter
spinning the entire time.
Yeah, and he just needed to get that ball further over.
Yeah, and especially if it's a bad pass, but it's still good enough to where your teammate thinks he can go.
Yes,
and
that's the worst.
And then they go, and it's just like, oh no, we're both not smart again.
And this is exactly what Garrett. This is exactly what you pointed out. Yep. You know, and Johnny as well. You guys were talking about bringing him in, get him in close, and then boom, counterattack on the overcommit. And again, it wasn't the greatest hit from Squishy. He was probably hoping somebody was in the middle.
After the Vitality win, when they beat them in the first series of the tournament, they said that that's something they tried to do, bait them in, because they want them to come forward, as Vitality are so good in defense once they're actually in there and positioned well.
And this is another example, even on this goal.
Everything in 2v2, let's say, needs to be a passing goal. He'll just go for it anyway.
No. Please
why aren't you passing to me?
The gimmick changed to the...
He did, Fennec.
The Fennec?
Is that the first time we've seen him not playing the Dominus?
I can't remember the last
at this event.
He's been using it at home a lot.
And we just saw Squishy and Yukeo both miss.
Oh, double?
Oh.
Good breakup from Gimmick.
Yeah. Another pass, though.
Center. Oh.
Wow.
That's a great time to pass to your third
Perfect. Yeah, they can actually communicate this one, so it's so much better. Yukeo can move in knowing that it's coming.
Yeah, and this is something Astral's actually been doing all tournament long.
All the people that are playing Fennec and how they're playing, I don't personally think I'll ever use it in like an official match, but I think it's a solid choice.
And off the backboard, a read from Yukeo. He was the one who scored off that pass from Astral this time, following his own ball downfield.
I don't know if Gimmick had boost or not.
Wow.
He may have been low.
Like the initial hit there, being straight over Gimmick's head.
But if you're not getting those opportunities, I was going to say that for Astral as well. It's really important for those type of players to be able to flip a switch and just be a consistent, solid player.
Oh, that almost didn't go in.
Oh, it was that Gimmick who whiffed this.
Well, I mean,
it's not
his fault, right? If you're going for kickoff, there's very few things that you don't want.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like after
keep it nice and low.
You guys really got burned, and we'll see another. Oh, what a save from Gimmick, but not enough.
Astral's just gonna go straight through the smoke and put it in. This is a very interesting game, must say.
But I like that pass from Panda to even set up the shot. That pass from Panda started that attack. Yukeo getting the assist there, but Panda's back pass, wonderful. But what I was saying.
All right, here comes another kickoff goal. So let's wait and see. Oh, not quite.
Not
okay,
this time.
okay, James, back to you.
Still not yet. I mean, I'm still waiting to see how this plays out. But at the World, that was all off kickoff.
That was
pressure.
basically
That was all off kickoff pressure. So yeah, right off the kickoff, it was a good kickoff for Dignitas. It goes back left, and then that again, great pass from Panda. And that's what I was wanting to see from him. The kickoff goals. Not something you see happen back-to-back like that very often.
Not so easily, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's classic. I just got deja vu watching that.
Unreal. This is exactly like the OG Dignitas.
It is.
Look at that back post larking
right
by
here.
Panda.
Boom.
They have probably got no idea he's even there. If you're in goal and you have ball cam on, you can't even see Panda. You probably like half think he's rotated out by now.
I wouldn't take any of the three teams lightly at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said that in the past. Like, those two, we ended up playing flip side instead of Cloud9. So I think all three of these teams are going to be a really hard match for us, and even Frontline, I'm sure.
And didn't we see an identical goal
it was on the other corner?
Yeah.
Oh, Yukeo just got a little bit too out of position with not enough boost. Great shot, though, by Squishy.
And it is like a shark with blood in the water with Cloud9.
Still Dignitas hold on, and now they're coming back.
Oh, what a shot.
It's going to go in.
That was a banger.
Strike by Yukeo.
He reads the wall bounce and the floor bounce to time it perfectly.
And it looked like he called Astral off, too, because Astral was turning up the wall.
They really are shoring up their defense, especially in the midfield. They're ready for all of these kind of booms.
Yeah, double commit.
And C9 cannot. They can't afford to double commit during this time. They need everybody ready.
Yeah, it really does
go
look
full
like
field with this.
they can still. There's a chance. It's a great pass, actually. Oh. Great save by Aztral.
Still dangerous.
Oh,
they bumped each other.
Oh, no.
And wow, what an end to that one. It seemed like Cloud so good. He's listening to Ariana Grande. He came and told us earlier, both of their series wins today have been with Ariana Grande playing. So there you go, the formula for success of your Aztral.
Wow. That's such something Justin would do too. Like, dude.
Gets to the grand finals.
Grand finals. And in all honesty, they are looking the most solid out of the remaining 3 teams, too.
Yeah.
Oh, what a pass.
And speaking of solid, Astral's been looking really good, and he's really gotten better throughout this weekend.
It was a really good showing for this new roster of Dignitas.
It's Ariana Grande, that's what's done it.
So if I switch to a Merc, people are going to suddenly realize how good I am.
Or how bad you are.
No, yeah.
It works both ways.
It works the other way for you.
There he is again.
Another one goes in for Frontline and a Chaussette. Ugh. It's a big miss.
He just
from Yukeo.
hovered around there, didn't he? He was like, you might miss this.
He gets called out for playing smart. What did this world come to?
Yeah, God forbid.
He's such a hard worker as well.
Yeah.
He's got so many delightful traits as a pro player, and then he just gets all of the ones that are observable. Oh, these nuts! Oh, Chaussette! Oh my goodness!
You're moving the couch. Just, you know, Greg just popped off so much he moved the couch.
That's why they put the seatbelt on.
He's got the seatbelt on.
Oh, I love Chaussette.
Wow.
I hit the ground, so.
Oh, you're complaining you hit the ground. Oh my.
That was a beautiful touch.
What a pop-off for Chaussette, though, and that's going to give him the win, it looks like. Yeah.
That was clutch.
Wow.
3 seconds.
Like, I'm sure there's some people at home who just think, what is he doing? But it's obviously like a pulling out kind of thing, or like a backflip.
Oh, what a shot.
Aztral is not a bot. That is confirmed.
Yeah, that was very
Unless the programming community, the bot community has gotten really good at programming.
Oh, my.
Look at the placement on that one.
That was beautiful.
And that's probably a good mentality, too, because if you start to focus on, hey, we should have scored like the last 3 shots,
exactly.
you know, that could tilt some people.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it might be heading to overtime unless a 0-second goal can be scored.
Potential.
Nah, there's overtime.
OT.
That's the first of this series.
Yeah.
We've had not the first of the weekend though.
No, definitely not.
Oh my God, we've had so many overtimes.
Let's not talk about it.
Is this going to be the one that break 10 minutes?
Oh no, Greg. That was you guys. That was like 15+ minutes overtime.
Yeah.
Oh
there was
my
the 9-minute one, and then there was like a 5+ minute one.
It's so frustrating because like on paper, it looks like a stop, but like in reality, it was not. It was so close.
And even the game that wasn't an overtime was a 1-goal game.
Yeah. That's why, again, I was telling someone, every time I go on Liquipedia, I hover over the series and see, was it overtime?
Yep.
What was the score line? Was it actually close?
Yeah. We'll see how long this one is. Hopefully not an 11-minute overtime.
Yeah, I want to get to Mafia. Hurry it up, guys.
You got any strats coming in for Mafia? You
Yeah.
done any research?
Just be me.
Just be you?
Yeah.
Did that work last time?
Has that been working for you?
Yeah. I've been the hardest to read.
I mean, you know,
they always just kill you because of that.
One day,
that's
you
what-
know that he found out you're a mafia as a detective and then got killed
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
told
I
you.
did.
Yeah. And I was gonna get Crow the next night.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought I would.
clutch.
Yeah. It was just the clutch pick. Just all right, get rid of Leaf. I'm like, why?
I couldn't get James butt off my back last night. I was trying to get Crow to agree with me to take him out early, but I feel like everybody started pointing fingers at me because of James.
Anyway, Rocket League.
Yes.
Or a minute and a half in.
Sorry, did you just say Mafia?
1-1?
Yeah,
there's a ball.
I think that's a goal.
That's a goal right there. And is it going to be
Yep.
Yeah.
not Chaussette?
Farah. Let's go.
Great bump.
Yeah, really good bump.
Good outplay from
Yeah,
Fury.
to
Yeah.
buy.
Wow.
He's actually on Mars before Elon Musk now.
And then he dies.
And then he took the hit from Astral.
Nice
Oh.
Toss. Could extend the series.
Nice pass.
Nice, beautiful
my.
pass.
That's a smart
Back pass too,
as
yeah.
well, yeah.
You can get it up
keeps
high.
it motion.
That was red though. I think it took too much time to.
He's going to go for it.
Oh, you
Doesn't
got
have
it.
enough boost though.
Got to go for it.
Second overtime now. And this is going to define it. 1 goal for Frontline. We'll move them on into the grand finals. 1 goal for Dignitas. We'll start them on their journey of reverse sweeping Frontline, but that's going to be a long journey.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that is a daunting task.
Oh,
okay.
That is.
Oh, he saved it.
How?
Farah. Wow.
That was such a
off his own post.
Gorgeous touch from Aztral. Got in front of the ball and just slowed it down. They are so jammy on the goal line, front line sometimes, especially Chazette. This series it's been fairer, but
yeah. Dignitas definitely knocking on the door here. And I suppose it's the time to do it.
Absolutely.
Now, this is scary. Chazette, no boost though. Oh, back post. Look at all that power he got on that shot.
You give Chazette the ground, the ball, and a Fennec, and the ball's going in.
Didn't even need to have boost on that list because he had none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't need that.
That's all. It just needs the 3. The boost is extra. It's optional.
4-0 win for Frontline.
Wow.
And on paper, dominating win, but again, really didn't blow out Dignitas here. Another 1-0 win. I think they had like 2, maybe 3 1-0 wins here.
And this is why, even past looking at Liquipedia, you need to go watch the series because Dignitas, like, at the end of it, started to look a lot better. They didn't look bad the whole time at all, but, like, it was definitely better at the end, but by then it was too late.
11 saves from Frontline, too.
That game was definitely Dignitas' game.
10
and just
shots.
got robbed.
10 shots from Dignitas, 11 saves from Frontline.